of how short the battlefield platforms are, he can actually just do a single hop to get onto that platform and use like his down B to kind of travel between the two. And it's really cool, the type of movement that you can see from certain characters that might not have that type of movement on, say, like Pokemon Stadium or like regular Battlefield.
Yep.
Well, we got a little bit of a switch up here. We're going to get BW Styles taking on Dank Link next. We're waiting for Just Doki to come by in just a second, so we'll hop back over to that match. Let's give you guys a quick review of the bracket. Alright, so you guys just got done watching J-Smoke take a 2-0 victory. He'll be going up against RP4 next off stream. Up next on stream, you guys are going to see BW Styles take on Dank Link. And down in the Survivor half, we've got all of our waiting matches getting ready to get started in just a moment. We'll get these other ones going. And there we go. It looks like Just Doki is here now. So we'll come back to those in just a second. But that is how we got to where we are right now. All right, great. We got both of our competitors coming up next. Want to take a quick reminder, if everybody gets a chance to, make sure to hop over to our YouTube page at IPG_esports, where you guys are going to see archive footage of all of the matches that happened. Right now, we've got footage from all the way up until last week's winners finals, of course, of the we did champs and challengers last week, so we've got info on all of that, and then you guys can see all of the other esports games that we run here as well.
I'm looking into the chat right now and noticing that they're striking Smashville first. BW Styles is.
Cool, and it looks like RP4 and J-Smoke will be getting started off stream. And nice, it looks like we either got some bits or something came through. I've got a 10,000 overall point health as the stream boss right now. For every follow, I get knocked down by some points on top of that. For every bit, we get damage 500 points for every bit that gets donated, and of course subscribers 300 bits gets knocked off of. So once again, if you guys get a chance to, please do be sure to try to knock me off as the stream boss tonight.
Town and City.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. I like that pick for BW. I think with Mega Man, if that's who he ends up going today, I think that'll be really good. Especially he came off of that practice from the Champions round robin that they had him, Lamomo, or Luxray, and RP4 were the three competitors in that last week. And I know they were mostly just practicing secondaries and whatnot, but we'll definitely see what came of that practice-wise for this week.
All right, Dank League probably going through stage selections and whatnot right now. Based on what we know about these guys, stage select predictions.
Stage predictions, I know that they were banned. It was interesting that they, I understand why BW banned Smashville, and I don't think that he'll want to go there initially just because Smashville, it's really just a different layout compared to a lot of the different stages that Mega Man does like. He doesn't like being able to just get avoided in terms of his wall setups with his projectiles with the lemons and the saw and the leaf shield. It's much easier for him to travel on dual plats or tri-plats like Pokemon Stadium 2, Battlefield, stages like that. But we're seeing the Mega Man versus Plant, and I think that the Piranha Plant may suffer from the same thing Mega Man does, where he just has that wall with his Cloud and his Piranha Plant ball. And since we're going to town, I think this is still going to benefit BW just because it's going to be so hard for the Piranha Plant to kind of get in on Mega Man. Mega Man's walls and his zoning is just so good.
Nice extend.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Use
there's
that
a
forward
parry.
tilt.
Oh, hey, Lamomo, thanks for coming by, man. Been a while.
There's the leaf shield, as you're mentioning.
Yeah, and oh my! So what's interesting is this character Piranha Plant, his projectile that that what do you call it, like a cannonball or I don't even know what to call it. We'll call it.
It's his cannonball. It's his cannonball.
Yeah, whatever it is, it's really good. It's in the Smash community, one of the jokes me and my couple friends have who also compete is that singular move is better than some characters in this game. Like it does everything.
What?
It can do damage, it can kill. It's like a counter, and on top of all
That's a
that,
sweet spot.
yeah, he has great. Like Piranha Plant is a little funky looking because like it's literally a Piranha Plant. Like how good could it be? But he's not too bad. He's not too shabby.
He really isn't.
If you're unfamiliar with some stuff, you can definitely get bamboozled by just some of the stuff that better Piranha players you don't get to see pull out, like using more of these F tilts because it's just a good double hit that distance with the down B, as well as the placement of that cannonball. So we'll see. The damage is finally starting to rack up for BW in the second stock,
nice
but
jump off the stage.
that's what I mean about it. The cannonball is that the placement of it is almost more important than how many you throw out, because he was down by about 20% or so, I think, and just throws a cannonball off stage, and he's far enough away to where BW just gets taken and edge guarded. And now we're seeing a almost max rage, finally now at max rage, Piranha Plant, which is super scary. You do not want to get hit by something.
Yeah, this is very scary for Mega Man right now, who is almost at what I would consider to be kill percent for this character. He is at that bracket where 100% would be very lethal for the character, and he charging up.
Be careful. Oh,
yeah,
nice.
gets punished.
Hit
for
him with
charging
that
up the
cold cram.
Yes, you have to be careful with that, especially recently. They actually buffed a lot of Piranha Plant's hitboxes, and the up smash has, like, I believe a couple frames of invincibility near the lips and, like, the top part of the mouth. So, like, while he's charging up, he does stay low to the ground, and if you try to challenge it, you're just going to get scooped straight into the up smash. It really does have priority over lots of moves, so you have to be super careful with, like, when you decide to challenge it. Oh, don't get stretchered! That was scary. He almost got carried off the stage right by that platform. It's actually a very common thing that happens with Smashers, is they get stuck on that platform for too long, and ooh, a footstool's coming out. Nice!
Oh!
That was really
Whoa.
cheeky. He recognized that he got the footstool, and what happened was, because when you footstool somebody, they do get sent downwarded, and I don't believe you can tech out footstools. And BW, sure of what to really do in that situation, probably trying to roll out of the way, like, later into that situation. Just really, that's just such a hard situation to react out of. So really good on Dank Link to get a footstool out of that. That was really cool. Gets a footstool here, then instant back air.
I just saw that. So that's a very cheeky play. I'm going to say that right now.
Yeah, it's definitely something that you have to be. I mean, that time it was just like you're almost flustered. Like, you're at a high percent. You have to try and make the comeback. He gets close to you after footstooling you. You're ready for it, and Mega Man's grab just missed. He's probably gonna go for some sort of pummeled with jab or with a grab into, like, back throw or up throw, but the grab was not long enough.
Yep.
Yeah, let's see.
It's a very technical character that Piranha Plant is, I can say. Very technical, very unorthodox character design.
Yeah, he reminds me a lot of, like, when Wii Fit Trainer came out in Smash 4. Like, that kind of jokey, like, weird working character that's like, okay, they're not actually good, right? And then you find somebody who actually is, like, passionate about using them, and you're like, come on, man, how can you do that?
Wii Fit Trainer.
Always a cool character to see, and I think they're running it right back.
They're running it back in characters. I don't know if they're running back in stage.
I believe
think
they
so.
are.
I saw a thumbs up from. Yep.
Yeah.
They are running it back.
Yeah, and I think that's a smart pick for BW. I think that there might have been a mix of just matchup inexperience as well as just kind of getting gimped. Like, he literally was like should have been rewarded for the amount of damage he did in first stock, and then it came back to bite him because Piranha Plant, if you aren't sure, Piranha Plant actually is a super heavy. He's one of the lightest ones, but he is pretty dang heavy, despite literally just being a Venus flytrap. But
oh my god.
we're seeing again that damage rack up that Dank Link is just really decent at getting against this Mega Man. And when you aren't a character that can kind of just combo like with your hands, like if this was Fox or Wolf, I would say that this might be a way different matchup. But really good up smash coming out there.
With the up smash.
Yeah, not letting any sort of like comeback come from BW on that stock. But now we're seeing BW, really good string there, doing down throw in the fair. I've never seen that before. Really cool. Oh, and he completely falls out of the up smash. Nice up smash again.
Nice up smash too.
Yeah.
It was very quick. It was very
Nice. So there is kind of a there's like a safe spot, kind of like if you've ever seen like Jurassic Park, you know how like they talk about how the dinosaurs, they have a certain area you can't see them in, so just stand still. Well, Piranha Plant, if you stand on either side, just like right next to him on either side, he really can't like tilt the ball to hit you if you're like just to the left of him, like a foot away. Whereas like if you're like pretty far away, he can lob it really far. Like he can throw almost across the whole stage. So if you do see him trying to throw it at you, get as close as possible and maybe just duck. And it most likely will just miss you, because it's really hard for him to hit low and near. But we're seeing a lot of the ones that are hitting BW that are punishing him, like this, watch. Almost like, that's very dangerous.
Wow.
And those ledge straps, nice stuff coming out.
nice spacing to get him on the get up.
Yeah.
I feel that that was set up, organized by.
Yeah. He forced BW to get off ledge quickly with like a
Nice interception.
And this match is now even again too, with that down air. It was interesting. Dank Link, what he did before was essentially he was using that cannonball to pressure BW into making a rash decision, and the rash decision there was, well, I can't get up jump from ledge because I'll get hit by cannonball. I can't regular get up from ledge because I'll get hit by cannonball, or he'll run up and he'll grab me while I shield. And I can't, and if I roll, then like it's the only option that gets me out of both of those, but he can still hit you with down smash if he spaces it right, which is exactly what happened. But what we're seeing now is the percent lead is definitely, oh, what a great use of the platform.
W.
That was so good. He really pressured Dank Link into getting stuck on that platform, and then as soon as Dank Link tried to either jump out or do some sort of move out of it, he jumped onto the platform, turned around, jumped, and then short hop back aired here. Really great stuff, forcing that option with the saw again, hitting with that leaf shield. Back throw, I believe, here.
Yep. Oh, nice. Yep.
The saw,
back
and then
throw.
Back air. Really good stuff.
He was on the... Yup. That was very fancy. That was a very fancy setup used by BW Styles with those platforms. I can say that much.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the reason why he wanted to go run it back right away. Is that he really didn't get to show off why he wanted those platforms in that first game, and I think that he just got caught a bit too low from that gimp that first game, and then really it was just that, and then the way he tried to weave far away from the Piranha Plant cannonball. And that second game, he really did try to stay closer, and that helped him out, minus the couple ledge guards that Dank Link did get. And let's see here.
Yeah, I feel though a town and city pick, when you really consider a town and city pick, you have to consider that how many options do you have with the platform configurations, and are you going to be able to set yourself up such that you get the right platform configuration in whatever moment you would decide to use it at. So BW Styles, of course, definitely wasn't able to use it game one, but we did see in game two how he managed to pull out a neat finisher. I think it's large. I do feel there is a huge cycle-based quirk within picking town and city, because a character has to be able to use the basically in speedrunner lingo, like, hey, you got the good cycle and that sort of thing.
Yeah, definitely. Although I think it's interesting that we're going to Northern Cave. The bans for this were BW Styles banned Smashville and Final Destination. And Dank was the one who decided, well, I'm going Northern Cave. And I think the reason behind that is these platforms here create such a more interesting layer for ledge guarding for him. He can throw the ball and bait you out into thinking that the cannonball will either just land on the platform, and most of the time it will go through the platform, but there are situations to where he still can force it on.
Nice down air.
Really good down air coming out from BW. But who knows if we'll be able to see any sort of aggression out here. That's scary.
Meteor mash.
All right, here the ledge guards come. Oh, went for that down smash that we saw last game. Doesn't get it though. Ooh, goes for the fair for down throw fair. Does not get it. Nice, gets it that time. Really good use of BW Styles, really following and staying true to what it is that he probably practices, or at least learned. And really good back air. Sucks the eye, I think, there at the end. Really taking that stock a bit early. And I think that what I was saying earlier was that BW, you're gonna see him go for what I call B&Bs or bread and butters, and we're seeing that down throw fair is one of them. And
yeah,
as soon as he gets that down throw fair, all the damage breaks loose. So will he hit you with another back air? Will he hit you with a saw? You'll see. But finally taking off that first stock is Dank. And there it is.
There it is, the uppercut.
Sure you can.
Rockman takes it over Pacoon Flower.
I love
2-1. Takes it 2-1 over Pacoon Flower.
Some really good adaptation here is that we see BW recognized instantly that he wasn't gonna that Dankling wasn't gonna tech that follow, and threw the saw out because he knew he was not gonna be invincible there, and got so much damage off of one down throw fair. It was really impressive to see, and that's kind of what won him the game there at the end. Was just there was no chance for him to do any sort of comeback.
Very nice. All right, so looks like we're getting ready to jump into our next match coming up really quick. Oh, perfect. And both of those guys went ahead and hopped out on their own. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket really quickly and see who is coming up next. All right, so we are moving right now through round number 2. And next up, we're going to watch Just Doki take on Swag Flu. We just got a report from the match between Luxray NYC and Solidus Hedgehog. Luxray coming out on top of that, 2-1. And we just got a report from the match below hand with RP4 taking on J-Smoke. RP4 as the second seed tonight, coming in with a 2-0 victory there. Now, let's take a look, if we can, and scroll down to our losers round number 1 matches, which can get started now, where we've got Danklink getting ready to take on Titan Killer. J-Smoke is going to get a bye round against Solo Lobo, who cannot be here. We're waiting for Gabby's opponent to come up next. And then lastly, Solidus Hedgehog and PJ can get their match started now. And that is how we got to where we are, folks. All right, so there's Swag Flu. And let's go ahead and message Just Doki. Hit him with the come on down from from The Price is Right really quickly, which I am actually going. Oh my God, you don't know how much I love that show. I'm gonna play 2 seconds so I don't get DMCA. Come on down. And then that's as long as I can play it.
Yeah.
Gotta stop it there.
Just a little bit, a taste.
All right, so I believe, Cherry, you know it's coming now. You can't even